everybody. Welcome. How's everybody doing? We are live. Sorry, a little late today, but it's because I was looking at some market stuff, finding some good place for you, all of you. That's right. And man, I'm so excited today. Today we're going to talk about some things, but I can't have my show without my boy over here.
Elliot.
Well, no, actually, I was talking about right here, my elbow, guys. So about my elbow. I got tennis elbow. Do you know that?
Yeah, what you doing?
Yeah, it was pretty.
Playing tennis or?
No, but that's the thing. It's the nobody with tennis actually gets those. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, hope we are ready to do this. I'm going to set everything up. I want to talk today about just the market itself. What's happening. You guys keep texting me about it. Again, a lot of them, our members already know what's up. Some people may not. That's all good from the hood. We'll figure it out right now. Let me just make sure everything's working on our end here. Just wanted to welcome everybody today. James Hayden in the building. Little light today here. Let's see. But yeah, sorry guys. I know I was a little late. Apologize in advance. Who's in the building? Say hello. Oh, whoa, they got these new things. Look at this. And how do they know what I look like?
The cartoon thing?
Yeah.
I heard about those.
Yeah, they look like me. Big round head. Wow, pretty cool. I'm gonna give one of these out. Look at this.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, man, let's get this rocking and rolling, guys. If you're new here, obviously make sure you put the stocks in the bottom, and so we could check it out for you, and we will analyze that. We'll analyze the market today, things like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Anyways, guys, like I said, today we're gonna look at the downside of the market. Very simple. What happens when the market's bearish? What do you do? How do you call these things out? People want to know. So it is our job, the stock guys, right? This guy right here, Trader Foundation, is to figure out what do we do in a market like today and how do you play it? There's a reason why we are over 95% accurate in public. Everybody says, oh my God, there's so many scams out there. Well, this is free. So I don't know what you want me to tell you. This is free. So with that said, I think it's time for us to let this happen. We're about to go on here, and if you're new, like I said, if you want me to check out any of your stocks, if you have any questions at all, by all means, please definitely ask. And I'm talking to Chase James, Katie Boone, Sandra. Emma's actually I guess she does this whole thing called school. I don't know, she just decided to do a school thing. Positive news. Okay. Oh, hoodie. Yeah, right. That thing's cool. I like it. Jason, long time no talk, man. Hope all is good. All right, guys, let's get this going. I'm really excited about today's live. So let's look at what's going on with the market, man. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Teach us, wise one.
You're the wise one. I'm just one.
I'm just one.
All right. I'm just pulling this up right now, guys, and we are ready. Why is my thing not working? Are you breaking things again on me? Hopefully you guys could all see my screen, and we are ready to rock. So first thing I want to show you is, if you're looking at the market, this is the overall market, okay? And when we're looking at that, again, guys, if you have any questions, by all means, please just ask. Elliot's looking at all of them for me to make sure that I don't miss a single one, because I'm here to help you get clarity on the market so you could possibly use it to leave your job or have another financial income. Last week, I told you guys I was really bullish. I really liked what I saw. And you saw this kind of break out here. We had a nice week. And the day after that was a real nice push on top of that, which was great. Since then, it will bounce back down, which we talked about already. We talked about, hey, it's going to calm down, guys. It's not just going to stay up. And today and yesterday is exactly what we saw. We saw a bounce down all the way through the averages. So now what we have going on is a channel that's continuously forming, which is great. We're still in this channel. So a lot of people get scared. Oh my God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Is this going to continue going down? Typical stuff, guys. That's just manipulation of the market. The reality is there's a reason why we keep talking about what we talk about, and we're pretty accurate. Can we say that? In fact, we just had a live on our paid group with our mastermind group. Again, we had like 9 call outs, all 9 were on point. What I'm seeing right now is a time for it to start bouncing down. So if it continues this channel, there's a good chance that we might see a bit of a downturn. But what you want to do is you want to wait. So if you're in a position right now to the downside, you should be in good position. I am seeing some momentum coming down. So you could see there's a little cross and on something called the MACD. You're seeing a bit of a downside here. But what I'm liking is it also break here. So if this continues to go to like around 385-ish, we could see a big turn. There is a chance this could go to 380. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing some more bearishness happening. What do you think, Elliot?
No, I agree. At least maybe to 390 in the short term.
In the short term, yeah, in the 390 in the short term. Now, what we're also looking for, the question is, when is it going to reverse? That's the question of the year. Well, let me show you something, guys. Let me show you. So I'm looking over here at this support line. We could be going down to 390-ish, like you said. If it breaks through that line, we might be looking at another point right here at 380. So if you're in a down position, definitely stay there for now. Let's see what happens after it gets to around 388, something like that. That could be the next turn. Simple as that. So if it goes through it, we could see it go down to 380. And then if you know how to play the downside, you're going to be chilling like a villain with Elliot on an island. With that turn, the next, if you really look at it, I'm going to zoom in a little bit for those with the mobile phones. I heard people watch this on the mobile. Can you believe that?
That's me.
That's literally 95% of the people on here. If this turns,
my bad. I didn't look at the
charts
on mobile.
You're going to start seeing this come up. Guys, what we're waiting for is to see this breakout here. So that's going to take a little bit, but even if it gets to like around 402, we're seeing the uptrend to the next level. I love it. 402 would be my point to get in on a bullish trade, but we have to wait for the right time. A lot of people will try to get in right now. It's just not the right time. There are really 6 good days for swing trading in the market, and that's kind of what we specialize in. Now, unless you know how to use the paycheck collector, which is our strategy where it's very passive. And if you're interested in getting something like that, let me know. I have some great content. We have a whole course I could get you. Just comment course below and I'll get somebody to reach out to you. Either I'm going to reach out to you, or somebody else is going to reach out to you and get you that. All you got to do is just comment course below. COURSE, just in case you don't know it. Write that down, please. And I could help you out with that. Cool. And you keep giving me those stocks. I'm about to review those right about now. That's right. That's what I said now. All right, guys. Cool. Anybody got any comments? It's so hard with this new way of doing it, huh?
Got a coin.
Let me just get to everybody's comments. If anybody says I find Aaron Chala, how are you? Johnny Daniels, what's up? Helena, Romero, Tony, Mitch Stone, William Hussenbuttle, Miguel Mendoza, welcome, brother. How are you? All right, cool, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. And also, I wanted to throw a special shout out to some people. You like people?
I like the weight of this pen.
Yeah, right. I like it too. Yeah, I just want to Chris Green. If you're in the house, man, I heard good things about you. I know you talked to one of our guys here. Looking forward to meeting you. Also, Isaac Roholm. Definitely wanted to say hi to you as well, bro. If you guys have any questions, by all means, I know you guys are very serious about what you're doing. We got you. We got you. So let's stop wasting this time, Elliot. We're trying to do stuff. I asked you guys to give me some stocks so we could look at it together and make decisions together as a team. Because again, it's not easy to just trade on your own. You know, you need a little team in your life. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to make it easy for you. So the first stock we're going to look at is coin. I hear this one a lot. So coin is very interesting in my opinion, because here's the thing. Let's look at this Watch what I'm seeing here. The coin has been going up, and this trend, it kind of went up a certain amount, and now it broke through this consolidation piece. What we're looking for right now is a reversal. I think it's coming close. So we're looking to see if it hits this point, which I think it will. It might reverse or might go down. If it starts going down, guys, don't be surprised if we see one of these decent moves. But we need to see it break through that. I am seeing some momentum as well. Again, there's a decreasing volume. So overall, I think we could have something good here. Definitely something good here. So let's make sure we pay attention. We need to see it break 44. If it doesn't, sorry, hold on. I can't see the number. I'm sorry, 40. I apologize. 40. If it breaks 40 and the volume's good and this is looking good, that's a good time to get in to the downside. If it gets above 50, woo, this thing's going to take off. You see that?
Oh, yeah, 50.
There it is. If it gets that 50 right there, it's got to get to the 50, guys. It's got to get to the 50. Again, thank you everybody for joining, man. Really appreciate you all.
So someone.
Where do we go next?
They gave us all their holdings that they're in, but
oh, nice.
we have BTEGF.
BTEG.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried.
Nah, man. All right. So BTEGF, when you're seeing a move like this, it should be worrisome. You could see overall the stock has a lot of these huge swings and things like that. So it's a lot of volatility. But right now, it actually hit this point right here, where right at the support. My issue is it started here today. So it opened up at a gap, went back up, came back down. Very big. So this is called an inverted hammer. When you're seeing an inverted hammer, also kind of like an upside down hammer, usually is a bearish sign because it means the stock went up, it went down. So the buyers and sellers are saying, we don't know what to do, but it looks like we had a run, but now it's time to go right back down. I'm expecting this stock to kind of stick around. It's hard to say with things like this, with these specific ones that are moving so much, but don't expect it to, I would just not invest in it. There's just too much going on with it, too many big moves, and there's not enough for it. Plus, overall, I don't like stocks that are $5 because they're non-regulated. And here's the other thing. See that? OTC means it's free game. There is no regulation to the stock. There's a lot of fraud with things like this. These are the type of stocks that are like meme stocks, you call them. They lose money. On top of that, guys, a little trick for you. Never trade anything with this amount of volume. 264,000 minimum of $1 million is what you're looking for. I'm just saying from my mouth and my tongue, I would not do this stock. But whoever shared it with me, again, I appreciate you sharing with me. No hate on you. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help you out. What's next, sir?
HLBZ.
Hilbs. Hilbs is again a penny stock. To me, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Unless you're, what is that word?
Trash.
No. Catalyst. Unless you're looking for like a catalyst play that something. To me, this is straight up just gambling, man. I don't enjoy these stocks. If you watch my 4M process video, by the way, it's a great video. It gives you a lot of information of how we turn profitable traders. Just comment 4M. I'll have somebody send it to you right now. So 4M. Definitely recommend. It's like 30 minutes. I give you a lot of great information.
4M.
Yeah, it's 4M. And the big thing here is when I'm looking at this, I traded this when I started these type of stocks because it's like, man, it's 20 cents. If it only goes up a penny. But there's a lot of other things involved in it to make that penny work. And a lot of people just get rocked on these type of things. So strongly recommend, especially if you're new, unless you have a penny stock formula of some sort. And, it's just, it's for high riskers. But you always have Vegas if you want to go there. Anybody gives me a comment, let me know.
Yeah. BBIG.
Do you mind if I actually keep
another little squeezer right there?
Oh, you can't use it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but look what I got. Look what I got.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm just getting a little hater over here. What's the next one?
BBIG. This was one of those short squeeze kind of stocks from the past.
Yeah, I remember this one actually. Again, a lot of these stocks, I don't trade. What I'm looking for are stocks with a specific pattern. So this one here, you could see had like this consolidation, but it's these things you just don't know what's gonna happen. You just don't. And think about this. I could tell you right here, some people got in. I remember people talking about this right around here a few weeks ago. People asked about it. And I told you guys, I don't think it's gonna do much. And I got people saying, oh, it's gonna do big things. I heard the news, I heard that. And then the news stops. But what they don't talk about are all the losses that are being taken right here. All these losses. So strongly recommend not to play things like this. Just my 2 cents, guys. That's all it is. I only got 2 pennies. Where to next?
What was that? BBIG?
Yeah.
MGNX.
NG, what is it?
NX. No, MG. Man, Gorilla, Nigeria, Xylophone.
All right. Another cheaper stock. Again, I'm going to tell you right now, there are certain rules I follow. Number 1 rule, always, I don't trade anything under $1 million. This is not a good sign here at all. On top of that, if you're looking at it right now, it is kind of coming out of this consolidation, similar to the market actually. But again, I'm expecting this to go down a little bit, simply because, hey, that's what it does. You know, you got to be very, very careful with stocks like this.
They want to know if you think Santa will come to town this year for a Santa rally.
Yeah, I don't know. But you can see it has a kind of like where the Santa sits.
Oh, jingle bell.
Yeah, you see it, and then we got
A little jingle bell.
Where to next?
ET.
ET with Santa. Similar thing, similar situation with this one here, guys. You could see this one's coming in and it's coming down. Like the big thing on this one is it's following here. You could see it broke through this. It's now going to this area. It's in this channel. This is the type of time in the market. So I told you I would let you know in this bearish market, while it's kind of trying to figure out what's going on, we want to look for plays that we could set up for later. Right now, not so much. Don't recommend it. So just my 2 cents, but 2 of them. So yeah, I would stay away from this one. There is a lot of volume here. I'll give it that. But seeing just how it's moving, unless and I will tell you, if it gets to like 11 below this line, we could see a nice move possibly. Has to break this line right here. Then we could see something. Or if it breaks here. So if it goes above a big, like if it gets to like a 13, I could see a nice 2-day breakout for sure. Until then,
You got Tilray, TLRY.
A lot of people ask about this one. So yeah, this one here it went through exhaustion.
I was say you saying that right there, I feel like is an indicator in itself.
What?
When a lot of people are talking about a stock that you possibly never heard of, or I've heard of this one, but
yeah, I've heard of this one.
I feel like
40 million
it's like,
volume.
let's do the opposite of what everyone's doing, type of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's really how it is. That's why that's why we were so successful at this. That's why we call out so many good plays. We just do the opposite of what the news tells us. I know it's weird, but
the Kramer.
Yeah, but you can see here the stock kind of went through this area. It broke through 200-day moving day average. This was the day to get in. This one right here. I told you. I don't remember actually doing this one, but I would have told you that this was a good day to get in. That was a good play there because it broke through consolidation, rode the wave, and then even the next day opened up really strong. This is now when you see the doji inverted hammer really showing us that it's time for it to chill out, and now it's just coming back down to normalcy. Expect this stock now to just be kind of where it's been, doing little moves here and there because the big move is finito.
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 All right, we got OMF.
OMF. Man, I've been studying for a while. I feel it now because before you, I had a meeting here as well. But anyway,
let's lower the desk and sit on the floor.
You want to do that? Why don't we do that one day? Why do you say fun things just to tease me? Yep. So this one here, kind of like same thing. A very follows the market. It'll go up, just coming down. There's going to be a lot of answers, I think, this week to normalize the market. This just happens, man. It just happens. So at this point, no, I would not trade this. I would wait to see if it's going to reverse. We want to see it back to around 39, and then we could make some move. But overall, this stock had too much movement to begin with to do that. So, and again, 500 in volume, just if you don't know how to screen, I strongly recommend I could get you my bounce profit strategy. I actually go over it on YouTube, and it's also my Predator course. If you want the strategy, just comment course below, and I could send it to you. No charge. So that way you know how to look at stocks, find the stocks, and be able to profit on them fairly quickly.
Fishing. Being a fisherman, you want to know where the fish are.
I like fish. Fish is good for you. Omega-3s. What's next?
Omega-3s. Shell, SHEL. May look similar to some
Yeah, too many gaps in the stock, so you got to be careful with that. Way too many gaps. So when you see too much, these are called dojis and these are called gaps. There's too much indecision with this type of stock. Too much indecision. It's just you don't know what's going to happen. So I think we have a lot of new members who never, these are you kind of hear about these stocks. I will tell you guys, be careful what you see on social media or stock tweets or Discord channels, things like that. Like people just call out things that they hear that are meme stocks, and it's done to manipulate the market, manipulate the people to lose their money. It's happened it's only been new like the past few decades. So definitely don't recommend you doing that. Caterpillar?
Yeah.
See, I think I like Caterpillar stock. That's a good stock, good company. Overall, the company just went on a tear, on a tear. Expect this to go down. Now, obviously, it's following the market, so I understand that. But either way, guys, this one's a little different. And I would say I like this one to the downside.
Fair enough.
I think this one it has been going through a very long consolidation. It needed to come down, and I think this is just the beginning of the downturn. Now, if I pull up something called the Fibonacci, I could show you something here. You could see it's kind of like on a longer term, man. I think you're going to see a big drop here. It's not a sustainable situation here. Okay, it's not sustainable. Expect a drop. Expect it to be big. It's very similar when you see a consolidation to the upside. You expect some big moves. But again, when you see the consolidation on the downside, those moves could be pretty detrimental too. So again, you see these consolidations happening. You could see from there, it's either going to go up and it might be strong. But the down ones, woo. Yes, it could be pretty detrimental there. I think this one's going to definitely see some downside. Doesn't mean the stock is bad. It's just exhausted. So it needs a little time for sellers to sell.
Look at we writing the lights with that stuff.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Cat.
Hey, man, people want to know. Where are you going to go? What's your next?
ARLP.
ARLP. I'm going to let you tell me what you think, because, you hating on these stocks here.
This seems like a decent one, honestly. I like it if it can close. It could possibly get down to 21, but once I saw the volume down there, I wanted to throw it out. But I like the consolidation overall. It's reaching a lower trend line. Would I play it right now? No, volume's decreasing. But again, maybe it bounces from 21. I was kind of seeing like a wedge type of thing forming right
I see that. So what he's talking about here is a long-term consolidation.
Yeah.
Very long-term. That's a good mind right there. Okay. And look what we're seeing here. Nice little consolidation. So what this means is this is something very similar Tesla went through a few months ago, and I kind of told you guys it's gonna be a huge move. And I think this is gonna be a huge move. The stock has never done this on such a long level. So it is gonna do something crazy. Now I will tell you, maybe like you could look at something like this here, that it did it up top, and then it really kind of burst down. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If this continues doing this, I think it's getting ready to pop. It could take a little bit longer, but put this on your listicle. And here's why. Because if this breaks 24 or it goes down to 21, it's gonna be a big move. I want to pull up Tesla. Yeah, listen. So Tesla was talking about this a while ago. We had a whole live on this. I said, guys, it's gonna make a huge move, and it was right here. Same kind of consolidation. Look at this. I know this is going back a while for all the people who old schoolers in here who've been around in our 20,000 plus group or whatever. You could see there, the second this broke out, whoop-de-whoop, we're ready to go. So it doesn't happen often, and I think that's a great opportunity, and I'm glad you called it out, because we got, again, sometimes you have a Sir Elliott in your house. So Sir Elliott's are always
just waiting.
Yeah, man. So very, very, very right. All right, cool. Where to next?
We got Google with the L.
Google with an L?
Yeah, Google the L one.
All right, let's see here.
The Goog.
So there's two Googles. There's a Goog and there's a Google, G-O-O-G. So there's two different ones. Just letting you guys know. Where are we going?
Google with an L.
Google. Like that? With an L. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Google is kind of looking like a situation.
A situation.
I don't know. I think right now it's hard to tell because of the way the market is. I don't think it's horrible. I like that it broke through here and it did its move already, just like the market. And overall, I bet you if I look at XLK, which is the technology, it might look similar. I'm not sure. Yeah. So it's very similar. I would say right now is not a good time to invest. I would let everything play out. Give it another few days and see what happens. So that's what I'm thinking here. But here's the deal, guys. If you're enjoying this show, I would love to see some of you guys give us some thumbs up. You could see me, I just threw some thumbs up in there. We just like to count. Last time we got 422 thumbs up. We want to see if we could beat that. So if you're enjoying the show, can I get some thumbs up? Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to Marisol Dominguez. I'm talking to Balaji Nazare. I'm talking to Jesse Stone, Danny Woods, Jeff Michael. Come on, hook us up here. Troy Savell, Tim Perry. Guess what? Every thumbs up is only going to send you a bill for $20. I'm just kidding. It's free, guys. Kareem, thank you, guys. Kareem, Azim,
Jamal, Troy.
Bernard, we're going to continue the show, so don't worry, guys. We have plenty more stocks to talk about, and I got a few other things I want to talk to you guys about. But I'd love to see some more of these thumbs up. I appreciate people who are throwing them out there. I'm counting here. We're up to only 108.
Throw up 4.
Thank you, Mr. Hayden, for doing that for me. Thank you. Mark Cunningham, I see you in here, bro. How you doing? Mike O'Connell, Mike O'Donnell, I'm sorry. I saw you put Coors, Brime is Night.
Coors?
Yeah, they put Coors.
Oh, Coors, my bad.
Let me see. Coors. Cassidy Taylor, Evelyn Galvez, Brett Davies. I see you all in here. Moses Mormon, you better hook us up, man, because you asked for some stocks. Anthony Vodnik, Abbas Siddiqui, Jeremy Unger, Robert Spurter, a lot of people in here. Yeah, whoever I didn't mention, which is a lot, I apologize. But thank you so much for everybody who hooking us up here. All right. We're gonna count those later, but if you want to give us a few more, by all means, hook us up. Thank you. Where's the next?
CMOS.
So now we got CMOS, which does not exist.
All right. We'll
All right.
throw it out.
Let me know if that was a stock that you guys picked, and maybe it's a different one. LPI. Looking like it's coming down. I expect it to go down a little bit more. The volume is really high in this one as far as to the downside, but overall volume is still under 1 million. Very big red sign. Personally, I wouldn't trade it. Just a personal thing. So I would be just very careful with that. What's next?
D.
That's Dominion Energy. Yeah, but Dominion Energy following, for the most part, it's following the market, but the stock itself has been very bearish. So I think it's good. It's probably going to keep going down. I don't see it living up at all. If the least I would want to see the stock just even start trading is around 62-ish. If it gets to like 62, 62 and a half, then we could look at it. But right now, there's too much bearish volume. Unless you want to play to the downside, and even then, I would just be very, very careful.
We got Macy's with an M.
Macy's with an M, following the market. So Macy's is a pretty good stock to overall. I've played this one myself. Right now, again, it went through a consolidation to the upside. I think it was time for it to go down either way. So you're seeing this coming down already, this coming down. I'm expecting this stock to go down, possibly even to the 20 range, just because it's been stuck in this area. It decided to, remember, we talked about the consolidation. Once it's in that area, once it pops, boom, there it is. Where to next, sir?
BIDU.
Baidu. Very exhausted stock, guys. I mean, this one here has a lot of gaps, which you got to be careful. But also, consolidation had its pop. If you're thinking this is gonna, continue going up, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna be in trouble. This does have a chance to get to 125. Yes. However, usually when things do this and these types of gap levels, you'll see those big downturns. So it's just a terrible idea to go into something like this, hoping to get something, and then you get rocked by these moves. You're just gambling away money. Now, if you want to play to the downside, this could be a good stock and a great, because it's showing exhaustion. So where's the next?
Tech, TECK.
TECK, guys. All right. So if you're looking here, I could tell you, what do we see? Yep, I'm seeing here, like kind of like at this point, it's also exhaustion. I'm expecting the stock to get to 35 because it's ready to calm down. You can see the volumes beginning to decrease. So that's what I think of that one. And that, my friend, is all she wrote. Wow.
I skipped this portfolio right
now. Oh, yeah, somebody
until
gave us a portfolio. I could look at a couple of them because there was a lot in there.
Yeah, NTR.
I'll look at NTR for you. Oops, NTP I put back. NTR. NTR, again, very similar consolidation. It's playing with the market. Expect the stock to go down. There's a lot of bearish momentum on it. So you could see here, we're ready for this to kind of break through here. I think it's going to. Everything's pointing in that direction. So my personal opinion, I think this is going to be a bearish situation. I'll look at, pick one or two more.
ARCC.
What's going on with my typing here? ARCC, same thing. It's very bearish. It's just hit its 50-day moving day average with strong volume. Expect the stock to have a little bit more to the downside or just kind of stick in that area for a little bit. So if you already have it, I would probably not get out of it unless it breaks through this 50-day moving day. So if it gets to like 18.4, I would say maybe cut your losses on that one. Where to next? One more. UL. And this is so, like, if you're in this and you've been in for a while, get out of it right now. I'm telling you right now, because this thing is way too stretched. We're causing something called a rising wedge. Usually these things are going to pop so down, you don't want to be caught in one of these. So if you played this all the way up, good for you. I would have gotten out a while ago, but if you played it, you took that risk. Good, congrats. Get out now while you still can, on top of the world. Very, very nice. With that said, guys, if you're liking our show and you really had a good time here, definitely give us some likes. Also, we do offer coaching. So if you're interested in ever getting some mentorship, one-on-one mentorship, you can comment coaching below. We could set up an interview for you. We'll actually get you some free content to check it out for you, see what you think, give you our strategy. And hey, if it's something for you, great. We could definitely do an interview and see if you fit to work with us. We only take 16 people a month, just an FYI. I know we have 2 spots left right now. So if you're interested, you really want to put in the work, you're more than welcome to book a call with us. But first, just comment coaching below. We'll get you that. And if you're interested in checking out my 4M process, which is the same process I used to create hundreds of profitable traders, even in this group. We have obviously our own group and things like that. But I give you the whole process in that 4M process, plus both of my strategies. I explain the whole thing, no charge at all for you. Comment comment course below, and we'll make sure to provide that for you. Anybody who did comment course, give me a little bit, and I'll get all that for you. I think that's about it. And also, if you want to join our YouTube channel, we have a lot of great content there. All the lives we've had in the past, they're all on there. So you just go on there, search my name, Vlad Tayman. You'll see me pop up. Join my YouTube channel. We love you there. And yeah, guys, overall, man, really appreciate everybody, every single one of you that joined today. Hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll be back here next Tuesday. We're going to give you an update on the market. And Robert Langdon is going to get his course. And we'll go from there, guys. See you next Tuesday.